Is it finally time for the Simpsons Hit and Run 2? Because the Simpsons Hit and Run, for those who are unfamiliar, is a game that came out in like 2004, 2005, that was basically the Simpsons GTA. It was basically like you play as the Simpsons, you run around Springfield, you get different cars, you do different missions, and it was really fun. It was kind of like a spiritual sequel to this other game called the Simpsons Road Rage, which I had on PS2 and absolutely was obsessed with, which was basically a rip-off of this other game called Crazy Taxi. So in Simpsons Road Rage, you would drive around, you were basically a taxi company. You were basically a taxi driver, rather. You would drive around, pick up different passengers from Springfield and drive them to the location they needed to go. And you had to try and like get as much money as possible. Really fun game. I was obsessed with it. And you used to unlock characters. Like once you got a certain amount of money, you could unlock a character, and they had so many different characters. There was the main Simpsons, but then there was like Chief Wiggum, and you drive the police car. Otto, you drive the school bus. Krusty, you drive a clown car. Professor Frink was my favorite because he drove a hover car. There was Mr. Plow, so you could be Homer as Mr. Plow, and he would drive the plow truck. Barney as the Plow King. Moe drove that sedan that he has in the show, in that episode with his car with the flower on the front. Who else was there? That game was so fun. Grandpa, you could be, Otto, Chief Wiggum, Snake, the bad guy, and he has his sports car. Apu has a sports car. That was such a fun game. And then they basically expanded on those driving mechanics to make the Simpsons Hit and Run. And I feel like the Simpsons Hit and Run was such a fun game, fun concept, really positive reviews. Everyone really liked it, and everyone has been begging for a Simpsons Hit and Run sequel for so long, and it's just never happened. They haven't even ever officially like re-released it, remastered, HD remastered. It's just been like completely forgotten about. Honestly, I'm calling it. GTA 6 is here, but it's time for the Simpsons Hit and Run 2 to finally come out. We want this. It would sell so well, and the Simpsons in video games have been pretty much non-existent since, like, I remember they did Simpsons Hit and Run, and then they did like this sort of action adventure game that was just called the Simpsons Game, that like I had it on PSP when I was like 14, and it was fun. Like, it was a good game, but Hit and Run was way better. I think like there's always like whispers and talks about, they're doing it. I saw something recently about it, but like, I think it's just it's just such a cash machine. So many people would want it. And the thing is, for these games, I think one of the main reasons they worked so well, these two Simpsons games in particular, Simpsons Hit and Run and Simpsons Road Rage, they had the original voice actors, and they had all original lines, original dialogue. They basically recorded original dialogue with every voice actor, and they felt really authentic, and they felt really lived in the world of Springfield. And if you were a fan of The Simpsons, like, I think it hit really, really hard. Like, you would meet all the characters you knew and loved, and you would drive around. It was like running around Springfield, and it felt like you were in the show, even though it was like 3D CG animation. But I really do think they could do a great job of this if they wanted to make a sequel to it, or even just do a HD remaster for modern systems. I do not know why this has not happened yet. Such a no-brainer for me. Please bring back the Simpsons Hit and Run. Make another Simpsons game. GTA is going to be big again. Make it. Kids will love it, but adults will love it as well. Make on PS5, Xbox, PC, Switch. Like, it will go bonkers. It could be like a best-selling game. I really believe that, because after they did the Simpsons game in 2009, there's never really been another proper Simpsons game. Like, they did The Simpsons Tapped Out on mobile, but aside from that, I don't think there's ever just been another Simpsons video game. I could be wrong, but maybe it's just not worth the money. Maybe it's too expensive to hire the voice actors to do it. I don't know. But I think they should just get their shit together and do it. Make any Simpsons game, because they've been gone from games for too long. And they were really, really fun games. And we've seen, like, South Park did a game. South Park did 2 games. South Park, The Fractured But Whole and South Park The Stick of Truth. They were amazing. They were RPG games, like, you know, turn-based combat games, and they could do that with The Simpsons as well. You could do a Simpsons racing game, just like make a kart racer with The Simpsons. Make, I don't know, there's an RPG, a kart racer, an open world Springfield GTA style game. What else could they do? I don't know. What other styles of games? They could probably make a Simpsons fighting game that would be fun. They could probably make like a side-scrolling Simpsons game. Like the original Simpsons game that came out, you know, 30 years ago or like around then was the Simpsons arcade game. And you still see that arcade cabinet all around the world in different arcades. The Simpsons arcade game where it's just like a side-scrolling beat 'em up, and that's fun as well. And they've done that recently with like, there was a recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up game. They recently did a Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up game. Like, there's definitely a market for this, and maybe it is down to the voice actors just not being able to commit to it, or the voice actors being too expensive to do it. But I seriously doubt it's to do with money, because The Simpsons is a profit generating machine. There's so much money, and they would easily make money on it. And surely they can add it to a contract in like the voice actors' roles that it's just another Simpsons project they have to voice. I don't know why they're leaving this market untapped. I really think they should. And with GTA 6 being so popular, and so anticipated, get it out before GTA 6, you know, start making it and put it out and people will love it.